2022, wow. It has been one of the most up and down, crazy, diverse years I've ever lived in. Seriously. This year has been absolutely incredible and many different ways. And today we're going to talk about ways that it was incredible for the Coletrain channel itself. I have two videos coming talking about two separate things of the Coletrain channel. One will be primarily universe mode dominance, and this one will be everything with the Coletrain channel. And I also have one going out for the Sean Train specifically as well. Wow. Over 245 subscribers this year. Incredible. Almost 35,000 views added to the channel. We surpassed over 100,000 views. Seeing at almost 110,000 as of this recording. We hit over 2,000 subscribers. Released some of the biggest shows in channel history. And did some things that I absolutely wanted to do. And I'm grateful I did. Collaborated with some of the best YouTubers on this platform. And we're only just getting started. Ladies and gentlemen, 2022 was the year that the Coletrain channel took that next step in business, in marketing, and getting itself out there. There's so many lessons that I learned in 2022, which will be a podcast, which should be coming out as of my time of recording. The day I'm recording this is going out on the last week of 2022. You should have seen the podcast with the lessons that I've learned in 2022. So you have more elaboration on what I'm talking about. It has been a year filled with lessons of who to work for, who not to work for, who to trust, who not to trust, who to tell your business to, who not to do business with, how you move on social media, what you don't do on social media, doing the content that this is where folks mess up, that you want to do, and getting there the way that you want to do it. That is what 2022 has been about for the Coletrain channel. And I made a promise earlier this year in January. You can go back and watch the video, first video. And I said that I'm not going to run my race. What do I mean by that? What do you mean by that, Cole? What I mean by that is I'm not going to run my race and let somebody else tell the story. What do I mean by that? I mean that what happened in 2022 is I learned that people are going to accomplish things that I want to do in the future that it's just not my time to do. I'm running my own race. I'm getting to the top my own way through my own grind. And that's what folks need to do. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Let me be honest with you, y'all. I used to compare myself to other Universe Mode YouTubers, other WWE YouTubers, WWE game YouTubers. So technically, which y'all gonna love in the 2023 video, I'm a wrestling games YouTuber specifically, and a vlogger, and a streamer, and all of that, an interviewer that's coming to the channel too. I do a lot of things. And y'all will get more details when the first video 2023 pops out, when we do our Happy New Year video like we always do, about what's 2023 is going to be about. Running my own race and doing things that I want to do. Not what Johnny wants me to do. Not what Tommy wants me to do. Not what Miranda wants me to do. Not what Ken wants me to do. What I want to do. Folks, that's what I realized about 2022 with the Coletrain channel. With as much success that we had this year, and when the stats came back, I was absolutely mind blown about how much we accomplished this year. And with so much success that came at a fault where I had to do what I wanted to do. Because let's be honest here, folks. If I would have listened to some people, if some people would have listened to the people that told me that I need to do this, I need to do that, let me tell you something. We wouldn't have been successful. It's learning about who's on your side and who's not on your side. There's so many things that I learned this year, specifically for the Coletrain channel. And the collaborations I really, really appreciate. Thank everybody that collaborated with me. Thank everybody that allowed me to collaborate with them. It showed me a new side of myself. It showed me that I'm more than just universe mode. I can be anything else. I can show up in everybody else's individual videos and still be great with my personality. And that's what I did, collaborating with some black female channels. I collaborated with some black male channels. Race didn't matter. But, I mean, it's always great to collaborate with people that look like you and people that have the same mindset as you. And that's exactly what I did. But I collaborated with everybody. Anybody that hit my DM and wanted me to do something, if I had the time allocated, I collaborated with them. And that's exactly what I'm planning on doing again in 2023. You just got to ask. You got to ask to see if you want me on your channel. I'm not seeking you out. No, sir. My social media is in every single video. You have ways to contact me. You just got to ask. If you want me on your channel, if you want me to do this, you want me to do that, you got to ask. And I feel so honored that I collaborated. I feel so honored that I hit the goals that I have for the Coletrain channel. We didn't get the views goals. I wanted to hit 5,000 views on the video. That is coming. And I feel like when that video comes out, I'm going to feel proud of it. It just wasn't the right time. I thought SummerSlam was going to be the video that hit the 5,000 view record I wanted to hit. A video getting over 5K. But it wasn't the time. But I feel like that goal is going to be hit next year. And I'll go over my goals next year. Again, when we hit the Happy New Year video. But 2,000 subscribers. Collaborating more than ever. Doing the content I love to do. Expanding outside of universe mode. Getting my social media game up. My marketing game up. Continuing funding my website that I'm producing exclusively for this channel and for the show and train. Having my own website where I don't have to go and pay nobody else to put my stuff on. I'm making it from scratch myself. With a team of people that are in computer science. Which I will be able to show off in my job interviews to say that, hey, I made a website just exclusively for my YouTube channel. And just to build that business I want to build. For myself. There is so much opportunity that I'm trying to get involved in just to expand my brand past universe mode. And that's exactly what I felt like the Coletrain channel did this year. Coletrain interviews was one of my favorite things I did this year. I always wanted to interview YouTubers, individual YouTubers, content creators, to get their story out there. To motivate the next guy. To motivate the next girl. Because I had to get that same motivation myself when I started this channel. Do you think that I had the confidence overnight to do what I did? My own cousin had to motivate me to even do this face-to-face thing because I wasn't confident in it. And it was the greatest thing I've ever done. All the memes that we got, probably not a meme for me looking back like this. All the memes, all the videos, all the funny reactions would not happen if y'all didn't know what I look like. How can y'all make a connection when you don't know what the man looks like? It's hard to make a connection with somebody when they don't know the person. And I don't talk my business on social media. Y'all don't know half of what's going on in my life. That's not what you're supposed to know. You're here to be entertained. It's not your place. That's exactly what I learned over the years too, to not tell everything on the media. The media judge. They judge you so fast. They judging my words right now. Somebody don't like what I'm saying right now because I'm celebrating others. But they feel like I'm doing too much. Or I'm proud of myself. But they feel like that. Why you're not proud of this person? Proud of that person. Folks hate because you are happy. and you're doing what you love. People hate that. That's why you're not supposed to tell your business on the media. You're not. Live your life. Tell the people that you know that you trust and that won't judge you for your business. Okay? That's what I do. Y'all know what happened, what's going on in my life. Y'all are here to be entertained. That's my job is to entertain you. My job is to motivate you. My job is to inspire you to be better. My job is to make sure for however long, 30 minutes, an hour, 45 minutes, 50 minutes, 10, 20 minutes, you're here listening to me talk. My job is to make you laugh. My job is to make you feel proud to be a subscriber. You're not supposed to know what I ate this morning. You're not supposed to know what I did last night. You're not supposed to know what I watched last night. That's not what this channel's about. Never been about that. It's always been about what's great for the audience and what's great for me. That's what this channel has always been about. And I am so proud of the Coletrain channel. So proud of you for sticking with me. Do my quality over quantity. Let's be honest. I didn't upload that much this year. This year was the least I've ever uploaded in this channel's history. Besides year one. 2016. That was the least uploads. I had 7 videos in 2016. 7. I only uploaded 7 times my first year ever on YouTube. That was the least. That is still to this day the least amount of videos I've ever put out on this channel. It's 7. This year is still the second most least. The most was 2020. Obviously, we know why it was the most. Because everybody was at home. What else could you have done? I couldn't go outside. I just sat down and grinded. I sat down and did what I love to do. That is the most videos I've ever made and probably will ever make is the year 2020. Period. That is the most years I've ever had on YouTube. So, I'm saying this to say the quality over quantity still paid off with 35,000 views. With the second least I've ever uploaded in this channel's history. Let that make sense. Because the reason why it was so low is because quality over quantity. That's why. That's why it was so low. And I learned that you need to take time with your videos. You need to do what's right with your videos. And you need to have a connection with your videos. That's the way you still get views and likes. Over 2,000 likes. 3,000 likes sometimes. I think it was 3,000 unless I look at the stats. That we got in 1 year. That's the most amount of likes I've ever gotten in 1 year in this channel's history. As we head into year 7, I'm proud of what has been done in the last 6 years. Year 6 was a success. And this is just Coletrain channel success. This is not the success of the universe mode, which we'll have an individual video just talking about universe mode later this week. I leave this to say thank you all so much for entrusting me. Thank you all so much for a great year the Coletrain channel has had. It's only going to get bigger, badder, better as we go along. Remember to be glorious at every single thing you do. Be phenomenal or be forgotten. It's not just a saying. It's a way of life. And I thank y'all so much for everything you've done for the channel. Peace out, guys.